Hey, hi, hello, good evening, welcome to the middle week. I hope you've had a good past few days. I had a pretty good one, right? As I said last weekend, I was off doing some commitments, which was basically hanging out with some friends and family. It was a good time as always, just hung out, played games, enjoyed company, chatted, and it was fun. And then the week was, so far, it's been great. Although, my favorite thing so far is actually not work-related, but if you were watching me on Twitter or Blue Sky, you probably could have a guess, but my mac and cheese bake, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna bake it, right? And this was maybe a few weeks ago, so I started gathering ingredients during my grocery trips, right? I realized I needed some other things too, right? Because I think the recipe I looked at called for things like shredded cheese, and I had myself a block, so I was like, okay, I'll go out and buy a cheese grater, right? And things like that. I think ultimately I probably still need a few more things, like I might buy a bigger saucepan and a bigger baking tray next time I go out shopping, but apart from that, man, it came out so good, y'all. The mac and cheese bake was delicious. Right, despite like the fumble here and there, this recipe just came out as perfect as I'd hoped it would. I think I was mainly surprised because like the last few times I tried to make food, it kind of went pear-shaped one way or another. Like before the mac and cheese bake, I tried to make meatballs, which were edible, but I used like a different kind of bread, right? One that wasn't like completely dried out and crumbly, so I ended up with like bread chunks and the meatballs, so it was good, but it wasn't something I'd present to other people. And before that was like chicken soup, right? I said chicken soup is like something you have to try really hard to screw up. Well, I did, right? I used way more noodles than I should have. I put in like one box of noodles, and I thought, oh no, that doesn't look like a lot. Let me just dump another box in there, and then just ended up with like a whole pot of noodles. So I pretty much had like a boiled noodle casserole with some chicken broth and like other boiled vegetables. It was fine, but again, not something that I would present to other people. But oh my god, this mac and cheese was perfect, right? Like, the only thing I would say was that maybe the tray I had wasn't able to kind of fit all the cheese sauce and macaroni noodles I made, so what I basically did was just like put in as much as I could, and then the rest of it I just like did a regular mac and cheese mix, where I just like put in the remaining noodles into the remaining cheese sauce, put it together, have a separate container, and that's what I've been eating for lunch, right? Mac and cheese for lunch, and then mac and cheese baked with chicken and salad for dinner. So I'm probably gonna be tired of mac and cheese and will want a long break from it, but it's gonna be so good in the meantime. Yeah, I felt inspired to make a mac and cheese bake because I got like a mac and cheese box before that, right? I got, it was like Cheetos mac and cheese, I made it, I ate it, I was like, this is fine, but it could be better, right? It's like, you could taste like cheese powder and the artificial flavor, and I don't know, it was like really, really orange, more orange than I think it should have been. I know it's like Cheetos, based off of Cheetos, so the mac and cheese would be really orange, but still. And oh man, the recipe I had was perfect. I guess my takeaway, yeah, it would be like either get a bigger baking pan or maybe just like adjust the proportions, right? Just adjust it to account for the fact that only I would be eating this, right? Maybe I don't need like 4 cups of milk. I could try maybe cutting that by a quarter, cut everything by a quarter, and see how things go from there. I guess the only other thing that kind of sort of came up was when I like put in the flour and mixed the flour and the butter together and the salt, and everything, and I guess I kind of foolishly left the oven on. So while I was going and like shredding the cheddar, I suddenly smelled this burning smell. I was like, wait, is that the flour? Is that the flour mixture? So I went and turned it off real quick, right? I'm pretty sure that probably could have been a crisis if I'd let that sit. Speaking of flour, now I got like a whole bag of flour that I need to do something with. Probably need to look up some more recipes now. Maybe I'll make some cookies. Everyone likes cookies. I like cookies. Start with like good old chocolate chip. Maybe put in some candy bits in there too. Oh, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it, right? Yeah. That's like the main thing I wanted to talk about. And speaking of cooking, right? We're in the middle of cooking in this in these divisions here in Aqua, Moto, Racing, Utopia. We managed to finish 2 of them. We finished the second one on top, right? We got first. We saw the special ending scene where you know, the former champ kind of lost it. It's kind of funny. Even if they only have like 2 dialogue boxes worth of stuff to talk about, you get a personality out of it. That's, even if it is like, you know, pretty standard personality. I don't know. It's more than you would expect, right? A tiny bit more, but appreciate it all the same. But in any case, let's jump back in here, shall we? Let's get in here and continue our run. Off to the freestyle division. Oh. I guess this is our next rival. Zhang Duquan. Welcome to the freestyle division. Nice to meet you. My name's Zhang. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I wish I had more time to talk, but I have to get back to practice if I want to remain freestyle champion. Good luck with your competitions. Maybe we'll be opponents one day. Very polite fella. Respect it. I can respect that. So you have your... Oh, it's only 3 of them. Huh. Does that mean they'll all be, like, points-based? I was thinking we'd go through the entire division tonight, but maybe I could do the challenges, too. Anyways, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Or cross that river, I guess, because you can't really cross a bridge on a jet ski. I mean, you could try, but it probably wouldn't end well. Probably, like, completely shred the bottom of the jet ski. And I imagine jet skis are, like, pretty expensive, so, yeah. Okay. We got here, Fond of Fame, Alluring Lagoon, Soar Like the Dragon. I have to imagine Race 3 is going to take place in the East Asian setting. We're starting in the Pearl Dome. Alright, let's see what watercraft we have. Oh. No, this is all existing ones. Okay. Alright, well, let's stick with old reliable here.
Welcome to this exciting ski competition.
I saw that tooltip when 2 players finish in the same position overall, then the positions of the last race will be used to determine the ranking, which explains a lot, actually. Oh, wow. So it really is stunt-based, and now they're just, like, giving you all the tricks, like, yeah, you better have this figured out, right? We basically turn into Tony Hawk on water now. Let's see. Gotta remember, click the right stick, and in the air I can hold right bumper and click the right stick. Oh my god, they even got like the 2 direction tricks. Although thankfully it's just like up, down, left, right. Alright. Nothing too complicated. Oh, left stick if you want to do some cool stunts, okay. Whew. It's basically just gonna be me jamming directions and doing stuff, right? That's basically how I'm gonna do this. Alright, so I guess the way this works is that, I'll build up points, and then the other opponents will also build up points, and just gotta...
Remarkable control.
Way to go! That's the way to go!
Let me see how this works. So you gotta keep doing air tricks to build your combo meter.
Way to go!
Awesome.
Right, and the higher your combo meter is, the more points you get.
That's the way to go!
That looks painful.
Ouch. Okay, I think I understand this now. I wonder what the max multiplier is. Is it like a Guitar Hero style ×4, or does it end at like ×3 or ×5, or does it go like up to ×8 or something?
Go.
Can I full combo this?
Sweet!
I probably could.
Terrific.
Way to go!
After 2 previous divisions of not actually using the stick click tricks, now I'm using the stick click tricks.
Woo! Great!
I wonder if there's like a points degradation too, like if you keep using the same tricks over and over, do they eventually give you fewer points for it? Ah!
Woo!
Unexpected.
Yes! Woo!
What? Bruh. How's Dayu getting so many freaking points? Ugh. This is gonna take some getting used to.
That's the way to go!
Fantastic.
Woo! Yeah!
Superb.
Ow. I do like that they have the timer that sounds when you're running out of time. I wonder what happens when you run out of time? Is it like, ugh?
It's a win.
Is it? I got 5th. I don't know. I guess not last would be a win here, huh? We're gonna keep going, right?
Welcome
We're
to
gonna,
this
we're gonna
exciting
perfect this. We're
ski
gonna
competition.
keep doing this till I can
Ready,
get podium.
set, go.
As long as I get 3rd,
Yes!
Superb
that
execution.
will be
Way to go!
fine. I always thought the criteria for not wiping out was basically just like not doing a trick when you land, because it seems like you could pretty much hit like any angle
Terrific.
into the water. As long as you're not in the middle of doing a trick, you're fine. Basically gotta let go like way before
Outstanding technique.
you oh. Gotta try that again. I feel like I
Welcome
need
this
to
exciting ski competition.
not wipe, right?
Ready, set, go.
Honestly, the thing with like multiplier-based scoring, like if you mess up at the beginning or at the end, it's usually no problem. But if you mess up in the middle, you're really just cutting down your score potential. It just becomes like more pronounced just the higher the multiplier cap is.
That's the way to go!
Well, how about
Right, that's why when you play something like, say, DDR or Elite Beat Agents, which has, like, no multiplier cap, messing up in the middle really, really
Welcome
cuts
to
down
this
your score
exciting
potential,
ski
right? Because that's, like,
competition.
multiplier you're just not getting.
Ready, set,
Whereas
go.
games like Rock Band or Guitar Hero, which do have a multiplier cap,
Superb.
hey, you know, dropping your combo and losing your multiplier does hurt, but certainly not as much as it could have, right?
Simply formidable performance.
Right. It's like pull up a graph of like you know, your score and the potential score. Right, you can just like see how mess ups could really
Hope they're going to be all right.
really mess you up, right?
Welcome to this exciting ski competition. Ready, set, go.
Way to go!
Okay, I probably want to do left bumper tricks like off
Welcome
a
to this
big ramp.
exciting ski
Small ramp, I
competition.
probably just want to do like the
Ready,
grab tricks.
Set, go.
So glad
Outstanding technique.
everyone's not competing at the same time.
Way to go!
I wish when it comes to events like these, right, where you're not like directly competing against others,
Simply
I wish they had like just a
performance.
medal system. Dang it. Because I think Split Second did something similar where
Welcome
even
to
if
this
you were like the only
exciting
person on
ski
the field
competition.
and you know, it was like mostly you against the environment,
Ready,
they still had
set,
positions and
go.
score targets for you to get.
Just incredible.
But I don't know.
Don't hit that.
Dang it. Maybe landing angle does matter.
Welcome to this exciting ski competition.
Maybe just like holding it like a split second too long and the animation's not
set,
finishing before they hit the
go.
water.
Just incredible.
Way to go!
Boom.
Oh, it's gotta be. I definitely let go of the sticks there.
Welcome to this exciting ski competition.
Shouldn't be trying to go off the ramp off center like that.
Ready,
That's
set,
probably the thing.
Go.
That's the way to go!
Beautiful.
Woo! Woo!
Not bad at all.
Yeah, for something like this, like, I don't know.
Woo!
Bronze, silver, gold, probably good enough, because,
That's the way to go!
you know, top 3 is how you want to be doing this anyway, right?
Yeah!
Outstanding technique.
Yeah! Yes! Way to go!
Superb execution.
Woo!
Okay, it looks like times 3 is the cap.
Away!
Oh, and there is trick degradation, so
Terrific.
I guess the strategy would be build yourself up to times 3. Ah, my god. I wonder if the degradation also... No, it doesn't look like it affects multiplier, right? You get fewer points, but your combo meter rises all the same.
Way to go!
Don't hit that.
Crap.
Way to go!
Remarkable control.
Yes, remarkable control
That's gotta
person who
hurt.
landed practically sideways into the water.
It's
All right.
a win.
Blah. 100 points off from getting second. You know what? I'll take it. Got another 3 events. Anything could happen, right? Okay, we're off to the tropical islands, where wave size is a little higher. Stunt opportunities, of course, is maxed. I wonder if I should get a different jet ski for this one. Maybe get one that's like a bit better in the speed department. Right, because turning on a dime certainly isn't as essential. Be fine if I get this one, right? The Elemental AS or AXS 145,000. Yeah, I know what that is.
Tropical islands.
Oh, well, I mean, makes sense, but yeah, I need to be in the top 3 and the final and overall to get the next championship, so every incentive to,
Magnificent stunt, that
you know,
one.
not mess up. Okay.
Beautiful.
So at least set up more like a course, right? Kind of go down the course, hit the ramps, hit those big ass ramps, get the big air. Okay, now we go for the fancy tricks. Oh,
It's gotta hurt.
dang it! shouldn't have done that off the small ramp. Should do the big tricks off the big ramps.
Tropical islands.
Only with a big multiplier. That way I can get the Mondo points off of it, right?
Ready, set, go. Outstanding technique.
Just notice there's no boost too. Not that it's necessary, right?
Awesome.
Really wouldn't need the boost in a situation like this, eh? Ah, I forgot to click the stick. I forgot to click the stick! I was pressing left bumper and wondering, wait, why is my character not doing a trick? And I realized I forgot to click the stick.
Ready, set, go!
I should make that into a sign. Remember to click the stick!
Well, how about that?
Yeah, you never seen anything like this, have ya? Announcer fella.
Awesome.
Alright, now for the big one! This is a small ramp, so you get the smaller trick.
Amazing.
This is a big one, so you get the big trick!
That's the way to go. That's the way to go.
Alright, go skip that ramp. Don't try going back, just keep going forward. Right?
Remarkable control.
Time for another big one! Oh yeah. I think I got the hang of this.
Superb
It's just that first
execution.
arena, some reason I just
Way to go.
could not get. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna screw that up.
That looked
What?
painful.
Bruh! Come on, virtual me, I wasn't trying to do a second trick in the air.
Not bad at all.
Alright, it's fine. Still ahead by a fair margin.
That's the way to go. Yeah.
They're gonna be
Mm.
all right.
I tried.
Now that's how you do it, folks.
Aw, okay. Looks like clock runs out and it ends your run right there. I want to do that again. I was really, really close to being ahead of the game, but I just didn't wipe. I would have had it. I would have had it.
Ready, set, go.
It's a perfectionist in me starting to take hold.
Terrific.
Oh yeah. Well, at least there's an appropriate risk-reward kind of mechanic in here. Like, the longer you hold the trick, the higher that multiplier bar goes up, so... How much are you
Amazing.
willing to risk to try to get that multiplier up there, huh? You feel lucky! You feel lucky, punk!
That looked painful.
Dang it. I tried to hit the ×3, but maybe I got a little greedy.
Ready, set, go.
As the old saying goes, you gotta know when to hold 'em,
Interesting
know when
choice.
to fold 'em, etc., etc.
That's the way to go.
Don't hit that.
Don't hit the water at that awkward angle.
Tropical Islands.
I do apologize. I think we're gonna be seeing a lot of retrying tonight.
Ready, set, go.
Has anyone ever had a moment like that? A moment where you try, right? You try as much as you can, but you just can't quite get the hang of things.
Don't hit that.
I feel like that's me with this right now, right? Even though I got the gist of it down, you know, just
Tropical Islands.
fine-tuning it and figuring out the intricacies of the system just
Go.
feels like calculus to me, right? Racing's like algebra, and the whole stunts thing is like calculus. Whew. Thought I messed that up, but luckily I didn't. Man, that bar goes down really fast in the ×2 state. Okay, whew! Alright. Oh, it screwed that up, but thankfully I didn't.
Simply formidable performance.
Way to go.
Fantastic. Outstanding
Alright, I
technique.
think I got time for one more lap.
Hit that.
Yeah, okay. There's a positional thing. If you land on your side, you're gonna crash anyway. That's just how it is, right?
Superb execution.
Ah. If I just didn't land on my side there, I would have had it.
Ready, set, go.
That's the way to go.
Magnificent stunt, that one.
Yes. Woo! Great. Way to go.
Interesting choice.
Sure was.
Way to go. Way to go.
Fantastic.
Woo! Great. Yes. Way to go.
Awesome.
That's the way.
Thought I crashed. I was gonna crash there. I was gonna crash.
Amazing.
Might have like actually crashed out.
Way to go.
Nah, I wouldn't have, but you know. All right. I think I got time for like one big trick.
Fantastic.
Fuck me. Ah.
Way to go. Woo! Great. Yes.
Fresh. It's a win.
Why is Dayu so goddamn cracked at this? Seriously.
Tropical Islands.
Basically full sends it. And I'm like over here fighting for my life trying to do the same.
Sweet.
Outstanding technique.
Woo! That's the way to go.
Unexpected.
I just realized one of the tricks is called can, the other's called knack. It's like a reverse can. Get it? Haha. That's actually that's pretty good.
Outstanding technique.
I think I could do big tricks off of that ramp too, right? Because it's a bigger ramp, so maybe I should try doing that.
Fresh.
Basically have to remember like
That's the way to go.
which tricks I did too. That way I'm not like
Way to go.
getting the score degradation too
Outstanding
much.
technique.
That's the way to go.
Ah!
Woo!
Terrific.
Can I still take this back?
Way to go.
No, I don't think it's happening.
Yes, that's the way to go.
Superb execution. Now that's how you do it, folks.
Oh my god. That was even worse! Alright, screw it. I think trying to go for a perfect here is just gonna end up destroying me. Just gonna move on. So now you just gotta be happy with what you get, right? Like, sure, you could put in, like, you know, 100% more effort, but if that gets you, like, 5% more output, is it really worth it?
Go.
As the old saying goes, work smarter, not harder, right? Oh.
Performance. Eastern Canals.
Whereas, like, obviously you want to perform to the best of your ability, but, you know,
Set, go.
not burning out is just as important, right?
Just incredible.
Yeah. Yes.
Outstanding technique.
So outstanding, I wiped out.
Woo! Great.
Supposed to go this way. So I can make a big turn around here. Okay, I see the course. I see how this course is going.
Hope they're gonna be all right.
Should I try doing that in reverse order, perhaps? Just like turn around and go the other direction. I feel like I might be able to hit the big ramp better that way. There's only one big ramp.
Ready, set, go. How about that?
I don't think that's gonna work. I think I just gotta orient myself. Orient myself towards the big ramp and then fly off of it.
Set, go.
So gotta keep the combo meter in mind too.
Magnificent stunt, that one.
I don't get it. So definitely a thing with my controller where they seem to think I double click the stick and I mean the double trick when I'm really not. I'm really not.
Ready, set, go.
I think, now that I think about it, maybe I should be doing
Magnificent stunt, that one.
water stunts too. Ah! That would probably help things. Oh, thing about like the water stunts is that doesn't build your combo meter, so
Ready, set, go.
you still need to seek out a ramp, right?
Beautiful.
Does it mess with your steering too?
Interesting choice.
Interesting choice to crash like that.
Eastern Canal.
I swear I'm gonna figure out how to hit that ramp optimally, even if it ends me.
Set,
Well, maybe
go.
not that far, but I'm gonna try my darndest.
Remarkable control. Superb execution.
All right, I think I did better there.
Don't hit that.
Bro, I didn't hit anything.
That's the way.
Incredible control.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Way to go.
Don't hit that.
Oh man.
Beautiful.
All right, even if I get third, that's gonna be a lot to ask for. Get like 1,100 points in the final
Magnificent stunt, that one.
20 seconds here.
That's the way to go.
Bam.
Oh, come on! I let go of the button! What more do you want from me? Ah!
Not bad at all. Now that's how you do it, folks.
I got 6. Ah! I just need to figure out how long I can hold the tricks. That's what this boils down to. Looks like they have like 3 varieties of ramps that give you a different amount of air, so be able to like
Simply formidable performance.
kind of get a feel for how much air you should be able to get after a bit, right? Oh, this is gonna be a crash. Ah!
Eastern Canals. Ready, set, go.
I know it's unrealistic, but I wish there was like a way to kind of
Outstanding technique.
completely rotate yourself in air, right? Just some way or another. There probably is, I just, I don't know. Controls like that are probably like too much for my mere mortal brain to comprehend. I am only a human,
That's the way to go.
unfortunately.
Unexpected.
Imagine smacking into the bridge would also reset my combo counter.
Fantastic.
Come on, I pressed the trick buttons. Was I not fast enough?
Remarkable control.
Ugh.
Yes, that's the way to go. Woohoo!
Interesting choice.
Way to go!
There we go. I got that one at least.
Well, how about that?
Yes! Yeah!
How did that guy score or go up by like 3,000? Alright. Maybe I'll try for 4th. If I get at least 4th, maybe it'll all average out to 3rd.
Eastern Canals. Ready, set, go. Not
This feels like
bad.
even getting 3rd here is like a pipe dream. Gotta score like 4,000 goddamn points. Struggling to break 2,000 here.
Remarkable control.
Seriously, how does it like go off the ramp and I somehow end up on my side?
Ready.
Is that just like how
set,
jet ski physics
go.
work? Even if I'm like slightly off centered and it just causes it to rotate in like the weirdest ass directions.
Yes! Way to go!
Incredible control. Unexpected.
Yeah! Way to go!
Beautiful.
That's the way to go!
Ah! Come on. I let go of the stick like way before I landed. Why was that still a wipe out?
Ready, set, go.
Yes, that's the way to
Not
go!
bad.
Woohoo! Sweet!
Unexpected.
Sweet! Way to go! Sweet!
Outstanding technique.
That's the way! Yeah! Woohoo!
Fresh.
Alright, I'm starting to figure things out, I think.
Eastern Canal.
2 places where I can use water tricks and then to get to the big ramp, I just gotta slow down like a whole lot.
Not bad.
Yeah! Yes! Way to go! Way to go!
Interesting choice.
Way to go! Woohoo!
Not bad.
Great! Yes, that's the way to go! Woo!
Superb.
Way to go! Woo! Woo!
Magnificent stunt, that one.
Woo!
Just remember to stop clicking left trick, or the right trick, because it's getting me a very small amount of points now.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Simply formidable performance.
Way to go! Way to go! Way to
That's
go!
gotta hurt.
Alright. You know what? I made second. I'm going to take it, right?
Superb
Take it and
execution.
go home.
Now that's how you do
Alright,
it,
good.
folks.
Betty didn't somehow catch up from behind or anything. Alright, where does this put me? Solidly in second. Well, not solidly. Betty was only behind by a point, but you know what? We'll take the trophy. All right, we'll take the podium finish, right? Let Dayu have the top because goddamn, they were cracked. All right, we're off to the Neptune Grand Challenge. I thought there was a surfboard on there, but turns out there isn't. Another 3 events. Slightly different selection of watercraft here. Should probably get one with like good speed and handling. Yeah, I'll get this one. I got more than enough money. I feel like I could unlock whatever I want. Right, as long as I only get one. That's when I start unlocking multiple watercraft for
Welcome to this
one
exciting
event that
ski
starts getting
competition.
tricky. Alright, let's see who the cracked member of this championship is going to be.
Way to go!
Fantastic.
That's the way.
Bam.
How does that even happen? I like go off the ramp and suddenly I'm upside
Welcome
down
to this
and I just like
exciting
stop
ski
rotating.
competition. Ready, set, go.
Yes, way to
Beautiful.
That does make me wonder. Are we gonna get a stunt course on like the oil rig area? Place with like a zillion big ramps.
Unexpected.
go! Way to go!
Saw a big ramp. Maybe I should
Welcome to this exciting
try
ski
going in the other
competition.
direction.
Ready, set, go. Don't hit that.
Man, off to a great start.
Welcome to this exciting ski competition. Ready, set, go.
That's the way to go!
Terrific.
Woo! Great!
Yeah, this is just like a pretty scattered area otherwise. Ramp here, ramp there, but otherwise
Way to go!
pretty bayou-y. I'm really looking forward to that. Just getting into south of midnight. Finally.
Welcome to this exciting ski competition. Ready.
Alright, put it off for 1
go.
week because Botany Manor was going off Game Pass, so I was like, oh, should
Awesome.
get to that right before it leaves. And now I was about to play something else this week, right? There's another demo I was checking out. I think it was called a Void Override or something like that.
Simply
It's supposed to be like this
formidable
roguelite
performance.
FPS with a fairly extensive modding system and like environmental destruction and all that. And I played some of it and it's okay.
Remarkable
Definitely feels like it
control.
could take some more time to cook though, because you know they did put in a good amount of content, but I'm not sure if it would be enough to sustain one stream. So I'm like, you know what?
How about that?
We'll let them cook, right? We'll let them cook. I'll just start south at midnight. So I'm gonna do that. One of the games they showed off at the developer direct, and at like a Xbox game showcase like last year. So eager to finally get my hands on that.
Incredible control.
I hope you're looking forward to it as much as I am. Okay, I'm gonna get like one opportunity for a big trick, so
instinct.
Whew! Made it to third. I'll take it. Vincenzo and Sophie, you are my mortal enemy. We're going to Sunshine City. Wasn't that like a name of a track in Burnout? I want to say... No, it was Sunshine Keys, I think. It was Sunshine Keys. That was in Burnout Revenge, if I remember correctly. Anyone else miss Burnout? Ever since Paradise Remastered, which is like 5 years old now, we haven't had a peep of that series.
Ready, set, go!
I was really hoping they would be onto something when they released Paradise Remastered, but I guess it didn't quite pan out as much as they'd hoped. This is a shame because, you know, the other Burnout series were fantastic. Also very, very different from what Paradise offered. Like, don't get me wrong, Paradise is great and everything, but I want my event-based, just, you know, race down a track kind of game, no open world stuff to worry about.
Just incredible.
I've said it a bunch of times already, but if they could just like do a compilation, right, or greatest hits of just like all the tracks from the first Burnout to Dominator, just like package them all together along with like the vehicles and stuff, right? Burnout Legacy Collection, whatever, I would buy that in a heartbeat.
Incredible control.
I'd be like Fry. I'd be like, shut up and take my money.
That's gotta hurt.
Man, despite this course's simplicity,
Sunshine City.
trying to land without wiping still is a challenge. At least consistently landing without wiping.
Go.
Right, because I can land without wiping sometimes. There are other times where the jet ski just goes sideways and I'm like, ah, and I end up wiping.
Sunshine City.
Problem is like, even if you want to score like decently, it seems like you can't
Ready,
wipe,
set,
right?
Go.
Because the other racers are going to be scoring Mondo points.
Superb.
So the way I just went entirely over that ramp.
Superb execution.
And then jet ski physics get in the way when I'm like, hey, how's about we just like have you skip right over the ramp, right? We won't even give you the chance to get to it, right? You probably should have
Set, go.
tried getting to it earlier.
Remarkable control.
That's the way. Yeah, that's the way to go. Yeah,
Unexpected.
way to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Might be good to like take a split second to get my bearings too, right? Sure, time is of the essence, but second to kind of get everything in place probably save me a combo drop, right?
Fantastic.
Stop doing the right and left trick.
Simply formidable.
Wouldn't have nailed that even if I wanted to because I landed sideways.
Not bad at all. Don't hit that.
Are you kidding me?
Don't hit that.
That's the thing about me, I can lock in, but only for like short bursts at a time, right? If you want me to lock in for like,
Ready, set,
I don't
go.
know, like 30 minutes or so, that's a lot. It's gonna be a lot to ask for. Part of the reason why I try to shy away from competitive
Sunshine
multiplayer. Or at least try to do ones that have like a bit of a team element to it.
Ready, set, go.
That way if I start kind of faltering, then I can hopefully have the others kind of fill in the gaps.
Unexpected.
Or at the very least, if they want me to lock in, give me patterns that I can at least, you know, recognize and quickly figure out. But yeah, that was like the other big thing that happened recently. I finally beat Elden Ring. After picking it up, like, after starting it last year and then kind of dropping off of it for a good long while, I just like came back into it and just dove in deep. I figured it was like a thing I would be better off just playing on my own time, right? I didn't want to stream it, mostly because I think the way I play it probably would have enraged a lot of people. You see, I did like a pure caster build, so it was basically the person who stood back and just like flung spells at enemies and then, you know, made them fall down, right? I cast the spells that makes the peoples fall down. I also did a lot of farming, right? Did a lot of farming. I leveled up a lot. Maybe more than what most people would to beat the game, but yeah. I was like streaming the game to my one friend, and he was asking me what level I was. So I showed the screen, and I think at that point I was like level 150 or 160 or so. He's like, bro, most people usually beat the game around level 120, right? Yeah, I basically had like, what, 80 intelligence, 60 vigor, 40 mind. Just all the relevant stats kind of hit the soft cap, right? And somehow I still managed to like beat everything, right? At least all the bosses that are connected to achievements, right? I got all those. I got the items that were all connected to achievements too. And got all the achievements in that game, so I guess I liked it. I guess I enjoyed it. Maybe I'll take a break, and maybe after a bit I can check out Shadow of the Erd Tree. Again, that'll be on my own time. Oh, I thought that was gonna be a wipe. Alright, I need to...
They're gonna be all right.
I was hoping I could like hit the big ramp and get like one last super trick in there, but fuck me. If I hadn't wiped out, I could have gotten third.
Sunshine City. Ready, set, go. Incredible control. Interesting choice.
That's the way to go. Woohoo! Way to go!
I think the left bumper tricks also build your combo meter faster. And again, with the long startup and wind down times, you're better off just waiting for the big ramps. Right. Yo, Azure Gale, hit that big ass ramp.
Beautiful. Don't hit that. Don't hit that.
Alright, get one. It's just like a string of wipes.
Fantastic. That's gotta hurt.
I let go of the stick.
It's a win.
It's not a win, announcer. I'm sorry to say this. Seriously, gotta get up to like 4,700 points. Probably would have made it. I probably would have made it if I hadn't wiped.
Sunshine City.
It's only enough time for like 3 big tricks, so as long as I vary those, you know, hit the ramp okay,
Well, how about that?
should be able to make it. could have been a big score. Could have been a big score if I didn't.
Sunshine City.
Man. I feel like I'm going to be examining this VOD. Just examining it super closely just to see how exactly some of these circumstances just end up with me in the weirdest freaking angles. I swear to God.
Sunshine City. Ready, set, go.
Gotta be the combination of like the weird angle at which I hit the ramp
Outstanding
and the
technique.
bottom shape of the jet ski as well that kind of causes the thing to go off, right? Just go in a weird direction.
Sunshine City. Ready, set, go.
I think this is part here that kind of
They're gonna be all right.
makes me wish there was like a difficulty option, right? Like,
Sunshine
let me pick
City.
between easy, medium, hard. I feel like this would be the one where I would need to dial things back, right?
Well, how about
Okay, the one time the waves don't send me over the ramp is the one time I anticipate doing a trick in advance.
that's gonna hurt?
I know it's all random, but still.
Sunshine City.
You know what I've also been doing? I've been playing Pokemon TCG Pocket a lot, and I swear to God, PvE events must stack the luck against you in some manner, right? I feel like... Because recently there's been a card that came out, it's called, like, Team Rocket, right? And it lets you flip a coin until you get tails. So, theoretically, you would think maybe there would be some opportunities where... instances where you get more than one heads, right? But, like, out of all the times I've played that card, I've gotten more than one heads once.
Terrific.
And I think I got one heads once. Like, every other time, I flipped
Sunshine City.
tails on the first flip. And I don't know about you, and I have to admit I'm not the best at statistics, but
That's gonna hurt.
part of me thinks that there should be a bigger probability of me hitting one
Sunshine
tails,
City.
or one heads, right? At least one heads. The number of times I should be hitting at least one head should be more than like 2 out of 10. And there are other instances where, you know, where like I feel like I'm going first like 80% of the time, and for some reason the opponent is just able to get all the plays they need to kind of get their engine rolling at the optimal turn, while I'm over here with my deck struggling to even evolve my Pokemon to stage 1. Or, you know, for some reason I just never draw my professor's research, or Pokeball just ends up not drawing the Pokemon I need.
Fresh.
Reason why I stick with just PvE for the battles there. I don't do any PvP. I feel like doing that would just end up destroying me.
Interesting choice. Hope they're gonna be all right.
How was that? Did I turn too far? Was that the criteria? I admit I don't do too much in the way
Sunshine
of
City.
water tricks, so maybe that was it. That's the
Ready,
drawback. You need a long
set,
straightaway.
go.
Can't tune too far either.
Awesome. That looked painful.
I let go. Come on.
Sunshine City.
How long have I been on this one? It's gotta be a while.
Ready, set, go.
This is only the 5th race. This is the 5th race out of 9 or 10. I'm really curious to see what those challenges
Sunshine
entail.
City. Ready,
I imagine they must be,
set,
like,
go.
offbeat things, right? It's not just, like, race or freestyle, but
Outstanding
probably
technique.
something different. I imagine something like, say, the crystal challenges from Crash Team Racing, where you gotta maybe collect a certain number of items, or maybe perform certain tricks, or I don't know. How crazy do the challenges get in this one?
Formidable performance.
Woo! Great! Sweet!
Okay, good. That was a land.
Sweet!
Beautiful.
That's the way! Way to go! Woo!
Not bad.
Yeah!
So we're just gonna go to the big one.
Yes!
Outstanding technique.
Yes! Way to go! Woo! Great! That's the way to
Not
go!
bad.
Shouldn't have gone off that ramp.
Sunshine City. Ready, set, go.
Way to go!
After a good long while, they finally decide to give me a wave that launches me over the ramp, not onto
Sunshine
it.
City. Ready, set, go. Simply formidable performance.
Way to go! Way to go! Yes! Yes! Way to go!
Say, not the pipe, not the pipe.
Don't hit that.
Ah.
Sunshine City.
You think you have things figured out, but
Ready.
it's like you hit at the
go.
suboptimal speed or, you know, different angle, causing you to get less air than you'd hoped, and then
Control.
you're not able to let go of the trick button fast enough, or you get like a weird enough angle that
That's gotta hurt.
just throws you off. Right, instead of going off the ramp, you go over the ramp because
Sunshine
of a
City.
wave, and it's like, ah.
Ready, set, go.
Sweet!
Seems like this
Awesome.
particular thing is going to be the end of me. I'm gonna finally get third of this, and I'm just gonna be like, fuck it, we're going on. Fuck everything else. Take the third and go.
Way to go!
Awesome.
Way to go! Woo! Yeah!
Okay, good, that counted.
Way to go!
Incredible control.
Woo! Woo!
Simply formidable performance.
Yes!
Yeah, at this point,
That's the way!
Fantastic.
smaller tricks are just like meter maintainers, right?
They're gonna be all right.
Ah. How does that even work? I swear to God. I just need one event in which I don't fucking wipe in the third
Sunshine
lap.
City. Ready, set, go. Terrific.
Yes! Way to go!
Oh. Sunshine City. Ready, set, go. Awesome. Awesome.
Way to go! Woohoo!
Just gotta remember to like not do the up trick because I already did that one.
Way to go! Woohoo! Great! Way to go!
Magnificent stunt, that one. Interesting choice.
Yes, that's the way to go. That's the way.
Just incredible. Impressive racing.
Seriously, even with the freaking perfect run, well, theoretically, the best run I could get, it was still... Alright, just fuck it. We're third. We could still get this. Just have to hope Mediterranean coast is kinder. Probably won't be, but we'll try. If I can at least get third,
Mediterranean coast.
should be fine. Alright.
Ready, set, go.
Yes. Yes.
Well, how about that?
Yes, that's the way to go. Woo!
Fantastic. Don't hit that.
Man, this one is
Mediterranean
weird.
coast.
It's like the ramps are very, very far apart.
Ready,
Almost feels like they
set,
want you to
go.
do the water tricks in between
Superb execution.
all the land tricks.
Bam. Mediterranean coast. Ready, set, go.
They pretty much have to make podium for this one, right?
Way to go.
Not bad.
That's the way to go.
Okay, good. I landed that one.
Way to go.
Terrific.
All right, we'll go this way.
Woo! Great. That's the way to go.
Awesome.
Woo! Great. Way to go. Way to go.
All right, I think I figured out my route. It's a weird route, but
Yes, that's the way to go.
Interesting choice.
at least gets me to a big ramp. It will get me to a big ramp at least 3 times.
Fantastic.
That's the way to go. Yes. Yeah. Sweet.
Outstanding technique.
Yes. Way to go.
Man, I'm crushing this one.
That's the way to go.
Unexpected.
All right, that's fine. Even if I end up dropping because of that, it's fine. Hopefully Vincenzo won't get like a last-minute points gain.
Outstanding
Good.
performance.
All right, can at least end on a first note, right? Where's that put me? Still at third. I guess I'm third overall because Sophie just had a better average position finish. All right, fine, whatever. I'll take it. At least I'm on the podium. God, I don't know what is it with that second course that ends up being such a nightmare for me. Holy cow. Alright. Jetheads Racing Showdown. Let's end this. Oh. This is the world's most prestigious freestyle competition, and you are about to take on the masters of discipline. Don't be discouraged if at first you don't succeed. Good luck. Thanks for the words of encouragement. Ah, yes, it's a 4 event of extravaganza. Let's start then. It's like narrow passageways. Maybe I should get one with decent handling. Yeah, we'll go with this one, the Deep Blue Orca.
Welcome to this exciting ski competition. Ready, set, go.
Wait, can I ramp off of that? I can.
Not bad.
Okay, see this. This one will also already be a nightmare to try to.
Fantastic.
That's the way to go.
Get a good optimal route out of. I think.
Not bad at all.
That's the way.
Terrific.
Way to go. That's the way. Woohoo! Great.
I thought I was gonna crash there.
Way to go.
I'm
Superb.
pretty sure I hit left bumper. It's fine. Oh, I can't believe I actually landed that.
Way to go.
Incredible control.
Way to go.
Alright, just need to hit the big ramp.
Amazing. Bam.
That's the way.
Rim slam dunk.
Ah! At least close to third.
Welcome
300
to
points
this
off. I hadn't
exciting
wiped.
ski competition.
I think I can only hit the dirt ramp once because I'm lined up for it. Sometimes like the way this track takes me, trying to hit that ramp in subsequent laps is just gonna ruin me. So probably shouldn't do that.
Way to go. Yes,
Just
that's
incredible.
How's that considered
the way to go.
a good landing of a trick? I almost thought that was going to be a wipe with the way it turned out.
That's gotta hurt. Welcome to this exciting ski competition. Ready, set, go. Well, how about that?
Alright, I think I know what
That's the way
what
to
I need to
go.
do. It's just, you know, the execution of it.
Incredible control.
Woohoo! Yes, that's the way to go.
Interesting choice.
Woohoo! Great!
I like the little dirt mounds too.
Way to go.
Fresh.
You're obviously not going to get that much air out of it.
That's the way.
Well, how about that?
And that was a wipe? How was how's landing on like the back end of the jet ski different from the
Welcome
other
to
time
this
I landed on the
exciting
back end
ski
of the jet ski and
competition.
not wiped?
Ready, set, go.
Way to go.
Fresh.
When it comes to the stunt system, this game seems to elude me.
That looked painful. Welcome to this exciting ski competition. Ready.
I think the criteria would be as long as you're not landing upside down, but really
Superb execution.
it's a bit more strict than that. Even if it does feel
Way to go.
lenient. Just let me hit this big ass ramp.
Way to go.
Fresh.
Yes, that's the way to go. Woohoo!
Oh.
Why do we even bother having the side parts
Welcome
if the
to
side
this
parts aren't going to get you
exciting
enough
ski
air to
competition.
finish a trick?
Ready, set, go. Magnificent stunt, that one.
Way to go. Woohoo!
Awesome. Fantastic.
That's the way to go. Woohoo!
See, I thought that was going to be a wipe because they were leaning back a bit, but
That's the way to go.
apparently it wasn't.
Woohoo!
Fresh.
Alright, probably got enough time for like 2 more big tricks.
Interesting choice.
Way to go! Yes, way to go!
Simply formidable performance.
Woo!
Slam dunk.
Oh my god! Oh! Nailed it! We're off to a good start. Finally! A good first place finish. Oh, we're going to the harbor. Big wave size, so I guess you pretty much have to be ready to make big, do big tricks whenever, right? Okay. I think that's the thing that kind of trips me, right? When something happens that I don't anticipate happening. That's why PvP just throws me off so much, right? Because the human players, right, the other guys, they're able to adapt, right? They're able to adapt like super hard, and that just leaves me failing because I expect them to do one thing and then they do the other thing, and by the time I try to recalibrate, they're already taking me out. Is this basically just like a whole area of big waves? Not much in the way of ramps because you're pretty much almost guaranteed to get big air. It's gonna be tough.
Atlantic Harbor.
How am I supposed to know when it's safe for me to do the big tricks?
Set, go. Outstanding technique.
Yeah! That's the way! Yeah! Yes!
Superb. That's gotta hurt.
Yeah! That's the way!
Don't hit that.
That's the way to go!
Oh, that would have been a big trick opportunity right there.
Way to go! Yeah! Yes! Yes!
They're gonna be all right. Terrific.
Well, to be completely honest, everyone else is like also remarkably doing poorly. Like usually at this point, someone would have scored like 4,000 points by now. For some reason, I'm still vying for top position here.
Fresh.
Rather unprecedented, if you ask me. Ooh, that would have been a big trick. Not here, not here. Probably there.
That's the way!
Well, how about that? That's gotta hurt.
Yes, that's the way!
Slam dunk.
Somehow first place. All right. I can't believe after one retry I did it first try. All right, moving on. Stunt overflow. Oh, the oil rig. Is this just gonna be another? Hey, we're just gonna put you out in the open water, right? No need for ramps. Got so many natural ramps. Use those. Trust your instincts and stuff. Oh my
Ready,
god.
Set, go.
This is basically big trick paradise here. Holy moly.
Don't hit that. Oil rig. Ready, set, go. Superb execution.
Way to go! Way to go! Woohoo! Way to go!
Fantastic.
Time to turn around and do it again, right? Gonna be back and forth.
That's the way! Way to go!
Outstanding technique.
I was hoping I get like another shot at like the big trick, but
Woohoo!
the have been it right there had I had a
Incredible control.
higher multiplier.
That's the way to
That looked painful.
See, after one
Beautiful.
one instance of everyone somehow just completely mucking things up, they're right back into their usual BS of, hey, we're scoring Mondo points and we're just gonna
That's gonna
completely
hurt.
fly out of control.
Hope they're gonna be all right.
I was gonna say I'd like to see what they were doing, but I feel like even if I saw that, it wouldn't help me any.
Oil rig. Ready.
I just see the points
set,
jump up,
Go.
still are seemingly arbitrary, and I just still get angry. That was not a big trick, right, Wave?
Oil rig. Ready, set, go.
Guessing it's not just about the waves, but like where you land on them too. That matters. Could have done a big trick there. Oh well.
Remarkable control.
Nope, that was not a big trick, Wave. Ah.
Oil rig. Ready, set, go.
That's the way to go.
Incredible control.
Way to go.
This is gonna be a big one. Nope, nope, that wasn't a big one.
Oil rig. Ready, set, go. Outstanding technique. Oil rig. Ready, set, go.
Yes.
Incredible control.
Yes. Way to go. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. That's
Fresh.
the way to go. Way to go.
Don't hit that.
I landed that trick, come on. I mean, obviously I didn't, but I feel like I let go soon enough for the animation to finish. Clearly it wasn't.
Ready, set, go.
Woohoo!
Not bad at all.
Woohoo!
That looked painful.
I don't know why I hit the left bumper there. I shouldn't have done that.
Oil rig. Ready, set, go.
Well, I'm starting to see why there's only 3 freestyle divisions. Times I'm retrying these. I don't know. I think I get the rule of 3 ingrained
rigged.
within me. I think the third wave is going to be the one that gets me the Mondo Air, but it's not.
Ready.
It's not always like that.
Go.
I don't know why my brain thinks it's going to be like that.
Fantastic.
Yes. Way to go. Yeah. Yes.
Remarkable control. Don't hit that.
Should have been a trick landing.
Incredible control. That looked painful. Don't hit that. That's gotta hurt. Oil rig.
It's never just one with me, right? Never just one with me. I like do one, and it's just like a whole string of screw ups until I can finally get back on my feet.
Simply formidable performance.
The issue is that everyone else, even if they do screw up, they can recover way more quickly than I can. That's why their scores can still skyrocket even after
Magnificent stunt, that one.
a little wipe.
Oil rig. Ready, set, go.
Yes, that's the way
Simply formidable performance.
Woohoo! Yeah!
That looked painful. Oil rig. Ready, set, go.
Yes!
There was one big piece of news that was kind of moving a lot of waves, and that was like the rumor of the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remake.
Oil
I was
rig.
reading more into the rumors, and it was like, oh, it's going to be a mix of the old Bethesda engine and
Ready,
Unreal
set,
Engine 5.
go.
I know some people were like pretty miffed because
How about that?
the remastered version is like a lot more brown, right? Because Oblivion, when it first came out, was like super colorful. Yeah, it was bright too, in contrast to the games that came out during its time, and
Go.
now the remake is just kind of more dreary setting. People were kind of looking forward to Oblivion because, you know, Skyrim was kind of like mostly
Unexpected.
snows and maybe occasional plant life.
Way to go!
But yeah, I guess we'll see more about that later. Alright,
Well, how about
we'll see how that fares.
Way to go!
They're gonna be all right.
So the other rumor said this was gonna be like a shadow drop. They're just gonna put it in stores, right?
Simply formidable performance.
I can barely tell. It's gonna be a wave that just sends me sailing into the air, and which one's just gonna
Awesome.
have me, you know, doing a short hop.
That's gotta hurt.
Way to go!
Outstanding technique.
Woohoo! Great! Yes!
Big air never comes when I expect it to.
Just incredible. That's gotta hurt.
Especially since you gotta commit to the trick before you like leave the ramp. I definitely don't want to finish 6. I feel like something like that gonna really
What
end
an
up
exhibition this has been.
hurting me in the long run.
Oil rig.
It does feel like getting a super high score in this one is just gonna be a matter of extreme
Ready,
luck.
Set, go.
Gotta be lucky enough to hit enough
Way to go!
Incredible control.
big extreme air moments.
Yeah! Yes! Woohoo!
That's gotta hurt. Oil rig. Ready, set, go.
That's the way to go!
Remarkable control.
Way to go!
See, I thought for some reason that was gonna
Oil
send me
rig.
into the air, but
Ready, set.
anytime I
go.
do get the big air, I just end up doing like a small trick and
Magnificent.
not being able to
stuff,
capitalize on it.
They're gonna be all right. Superb execution. That's gotta hurt. Magnificent stunt, that one. Not bad. Don't hit that. That looked painful.
Oh my freaking god. How am I supposed to get any big tricks if I can barely get the big air? Apart from like maybe the first 2 or 3 waves.
They're gonna be all right.
And then when I do get the air, it's like, wait, you're in the water? You want to do a water trick, right?
They're gonna be all right.
Or, you know, it looked like I'm gonna have room to finish the trick, but then I hit the top of a wave and was like, oh, wipe out.
Painful. Now that's how you do it, folks.
Yeah, like 60% of my score was probably like the first 20 seconds there. Spent the
Oil rig.
last minute of that just wiping out repeatedly.
Set, go.
Sweet!
Amazing.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
They're gonna be all right. Oil rig. Ready, set, go.
Woohoo!
Unexpected.
Yeah! Way to go! Woohoo! Woohoo! Great!
Should have been a land.
Yes! Way to go!
Why was that not an air trick?
Not bad at all. That's gotta hurt.
Ah, this wouldn't be so bad if I had like the scoring of the other area where everyone seems to just like somehow not nail it, but
That looked painful.
Way to go!
Not bad at all.
Yes, that's the way to go! Woohoo! Great!
so many points I could have had if I just could figure out the timing of these waves.
Way to go!
Unexpected.
Yes! Yes! Way to go! That's the way to go!
Outstanding performance.
Really? 6 wasn't bad enough. They were just like, yeah, how's about a last minute score addition to knock you to 7th?
Oil rig.
Might as well spit on my grave while you're at it.
Ready, set, go.
Way to go!
Outstanding technique.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Woohoo!
Don't hit that.
Seriously thinking about just moving on,
Oil
right?
rig.
Whichever position I get, if I get like 5th or better,
Ready, set,
I'm just gonna move
go.
on.
Way to go!
Interesting
Way
choice.
to go! That's the way.
A good run here requires a degree of wave recognition I just do not have.
Yes, that's the way to go.
Incredible control.
Woo! Way to go!
Don't hit that.
Yes!
Don't hit that.
Yeah!
Superb execution.
Woohoo! Great!
Outstanding technique.
Woohoo! Way to
They're
go!
gonna be all right.
Yeah!
They're gonna be all right.
Sweet!
Beautiful.
Yes!
That looked painful. That looked painful.
Yes! That's the way to go!
Smash the competition.
More like they smashed me.
Oil rig. Ready.
Bet if I get a comment on this spot, it's gonna be like, how are you so bad at this?
Amazing.
How did you not recognize which waves would let you do the big tricks and let you full combo it?
That's the way!
Fresh.
I'm like half afraid to actually do anything here because I don't know which waves I'm just gonna simply ride over, which ones I'm gonna sail over.
Way to go! Yes! Yeah! Yeah!
Superb!
That's the way to go! Yes! Way to go!
Superb execution.
That's the way to go! Woo!
Incredible control.
Yeah!
They're gonna be all right.
Okay, that wasn't it. But
They're gonna be all right.
okay. Just notice I'm in first. Probably won't be that way for long though. I'm sure Zora or Zhang is gonna do the sick combo to
Amazing.
get ahead of me here. Or not?
Outstanding.
Wow.
performance.
Just need one good run. Alright, they'll take it. First, we'll just continue our dominance. Just never mind all the times I completely screwed up. Alright, coming into the final event in the very good standing. Keep the max steering craft. Okay.
Try
Well,
center
it
arena.
should be a completely calm arena, so at least knowing where the big trick opportunities should be a lot
Ready,
easier now.
Set, go.
At least I hope they would be.
Awesome.
The ramps are like placed further in the water, but you can kind of see it.
Way to go! Way to go!
Fresh.
Woo!
Oh.
Landed too far.
Try center arena. Ready, set, go.
Yes! Way to go!
Interesting choice.
Sweet! Yeah!
Beautiful.
Woo! That's the way!
They're going to be all right.
I knew I was holding that for too long. I knew I was holding it too long and I held it anyway. That was on me. I will take that one.
Set, go.
Yeah!
Not bad.
Yeah, I went off straight. I went off straight and I still
center
ended up
arena.
upside down.
Ready, set, go.
Yeah!
Well, how about that?
This ramps being in the water is completely hampering my style.
Yeah! Way to go!
Fantastic.
Woo! Great!
Well, how about that?
Yeah, I should probably just do the big trick off of that.
That's the way!
Even if I won't be able to hold it for long, it seems like it's a route that'll let me build a multiplier, keep the multiplier, and still keep going around the stadium at a
Not bad at all.
decent clip.
Way to go! Way to go!
Well, how about that?
That's the way to go! Yeah! That's the way!
Remarkable control.
Way to go!
Now that's how you do it,
What
folks.
the heck? Seriously? 7,000 for first, and even getting the 5th requires me to score 5,000. I clearly picked a poor route. Holy cow.
Try center arena. Ready, set, go!
Way to go!
Not bad at all.
What am I supposed to do there? Seriously.
Yes, that's the way to go! Way to go!
Just incredible.
Yes, way to go! Yes,
How goes the water route? It could be better. I feel like I would do a lot I'd do a lot better in the races, but when it comes to these stunt courses, I'm getting walloped. I'm trying though. So hello, Gunter Maxwell. How are you doing?
Unexpected.
I hope you're doing better than I am right now.
way to go!
My week was pretty good up to this point. I made like a pretty kick-ass baked mac and cheese. I beat Elden Ring.
Superb execution.
Now I feel like I am fighting for my life here in Aqua Moto Racing Utopia. You got back from a con yesterday? Ah, man. Cons. They're fun stuff. I hope you had fun there. Were you there as a guest, or were you there to, like, do business? Like, were you a vendor? Were you a helper?
Yes, way to
Or
go!
were you just visiting?
Way to go!
Interesting choice.
Way to go!
Impressive racing.
Alright. I think I'm just gonna take it. Or you know what? No, let's not.
Try center arena.
We'll just see where the best times to take the big tricks are, right? I need to kind of incorporate that into this one, right? The small tricks aren't gonna cut it. Guessed you wanted to experience it. Ah, it's cool. Very, very cool. Saw so many panels, bought a couple of t-shirts, heard music. Ah, you got the full con experience. Nice. Smelled a lot of people unwillingly. Oh, absolutely the full con experience. Ah, bummer.
Yes, way to go!
Unexpected.
Sad that's still a thing. You'd think enough people remarking about the whole con stank would get people to try to shape up, but there are some out there that just do not care, but well, was well worth it. Well, I'm glad it went well for you at least then. Alright, you get the moments. You get those moments. They may be big, they may be small, but just like, yes, this is why I'm here.
Way to go!
Amazing. That looked painful.
Oh, I should have landed that.
Try center
Yeah,
arena.
yeah.
Ready, set, go.
You know, even 5 years after the whole world situation, I'm still cagey about going to a con. There are still folks out there that, you know. I did go to one recently, but even then I was like
Not bad
taking
at
every
all.
precaution I could to make sure I was safe myself.
Gotta hurt. Try center arena.
Then I've been to also other big public events too. I've been to
Ready,
other fairs,
set,
other crowded
go.
areas, and guess I'm doing okay. So
Just incredible.
maybe it's something I shouldn't be too worried about.
Way to go!
Interesting choice.
Yeah!
Don't hit that.
I landed. I should have landed that one.
Try center
That felt like a
arena.
landable orientation.
Ready, set.
I mean, it's the nature of it. Just be sure you wash your hands often and drink plenty of water.
Just incredible.
That's true. And like, you know, even before 2020, Con Flu was a meme. This is that, you know, it's just like a general fever that you just had to kind of lie down and, you know, take care of yourself, drink fluids and stuff, and eventually it'll wash over. But, yeah. Yeah, water is important too, right? You always want to make sure you don't become parched and dehydrated, because that leads to some unpleasant consequences.
Well, how about that?
Having food on hand is handy too. Right. It's like usually before a con, I usually just like grab breakfast bars or snack packs, something I can carry in my bag that I can just break out at a moment's notice and consume when I start feeling hungry. Or know where like all the good eateries are. Just like hop over there when I have a break to
Just incredible.
grab a bite. It's like anytime big con comes up, you see those guides, right? Guide to surviving, having the best con experience possible. It's usually good advice to follow.
Not bad at all. Incredible control. Slam dunk.
All right, I got 5th. I think I'm gonna take it. You see that gap? You see that gap between me and the next highest score? If I tried to find some way to scrounge up another 1,300 points, we'd be here all night. This is gonna take the first, and 5th, and I still end up on top. I kicked so much butt in those previous events, I was able to buffer myself that much. Thank frick. Whew. Here's our concluding speech. They say that your performance in this championship was the best freestyle riding the world has ever seen. It's an honor to have ridden alongside such greatness, and you have my deepest respect, master. He's even doing the clapped hands bow. Best freestyle, huh? You definitely weren't talking about this event, that's for sure. Woo! Alright. Well, we did it. We got first, right? Doesn't matter how we got here, in the end, we made it on top. We finally get to enjoy the top podium spot after the absolute crap fest that was some of these. I think it was just like me finally getting a good run in the oil rig area that helped me push me over the top, right? If I had gotten through with just like the 5th or better like I planned first time around, there's no way I would have made this podium. That's for sure. Well, that's everything, right? I'm not gonna go for the gold here. Nah, screw that. What are the challenges? Is that gonna give me a 4th rival? I guess we'll find out. Oh, it's just the one. The Emma Nelly challenge. Okay. Oh! You must be an actual person. That face model! That face model is, like, way more realistic than you would expect for, you know, a computer-designed model, right? Emma Nelly Ortendal. I hope I pronounced that okay. Hi, and welcome to my championship. This one's rather hard, so I hope you came prepared. 5 races. So... I thought there would be more challenges. I wonder if they had, like, more plans for that, right? That would be, like, their catch-all section, and they would just, like, slowly update that with more challenges over time, but they only ever had the one. Eee, reminds me of Flat Out 2. Does it? I bet the Trickster Dolphin is unlocked by, like, getting gold in every other championship. That's probably what you gotta do, right? Okay, we'll stick with this one. Oh! You're from Sweden, Division Ski Ladies GP1, 2016-2017 wins. Alright.
Here's the latest winner of this
Well,
championship.
probably won't be looking to defeat you, but let's see how well I can do against everyone else.
Ready, set, go.
Ah, yes, slalom races, my beloved.
Outstanding.
Although I think all that freestyling might have me just doing the click stick tricks rather than the easy stunts I was doing before. There's one good thing to come out of this.
You can use the turbo now.
Press the boost button for a speed boost. What the? What was that?
Missed it.
Alright. Looks like I have a 5 miss threshold, so this is like the late game championships at least.
Amazing.
Oh jeez. Curse you, boat! At least put signs on so I know which way to go. I should have popped my boost earlier.
Superb. Last lap.
Now going through that gap might not be the worst thing because it puts me in position to get past that buoy, right? Alright, screw you.
Outstanding technique. Impressive racing.
Well, I made it to first somehow. But even Tao kind of got ahead of Emma. I mean, hey, third ain't bad, right? Still on podium there. Alright, Glimmering Waves is the next track. The next race. I keep on calling them tracks, even though they're, like, on the water.
Tropical Island.
Is there such thing as a water track? I guess there would be, but probably not in the sense
Here's
of,
the
like,
reigning
you know,
champion.
in a race sense. Water track probably refers to something different.
Ready, set, go.
Okay, that was a little confusing. I was like, the buoy up ahead was not gonna pop, was it? And it didn't. Okay, gonna restart that. Can't believe out of that big, wide open space, I somehow smacked into the pole.
Tropical Islands. Here's the latest winner of this championship.
Pole position! It's me! Look, it's me!
Ready, set, go.
Look, Ma, I'm on TV.
Hope they're going to be all right.
Holy crap. That was a bloodbath. Despite the lack of blood.
Tropical Islands.
So you're getting kicked around until one finally
Here's
knocked me
the
off of
reigning
the
champion.
jet ski.
Ready, set, go. That's gotta hurt.
Oh, come on, I wasn't even that close to the boats. Man, what is this technical section?
Turbo is all charged up. Not bad.
You know, part of me wishes you could like use a partial boost if their meter was like partially full. Imagine that would just end up to having more optimal times to use the boost. Like the Just gonna miss that.
Magnificent stunt, that one. Last lap.
I wish this one had the F-Zero announcer. Guy who just goes, "Oh yeah, it's the final lap!" And the music just like gets the up-tempo version, right? Like when you're playing Mario Kart and you get the final lap and then you get like the up-tempo version of the song.
Incredible control.
Okay, you know what?
Missed it.
Screw it.
Close call this time.
Since I can afford 5 misses, right? We'll just cheat our way to second here. Yeah, I'm a dirty, rotten player, what of it? You're all computers anyway. Oh, Emma's like right within striking distance, alright. We're off to the Mediterranean for a village run. Gotta run to the village real quick. Do you guys need anything? Like any candy or any groceries or even just milk? I can get milk.
And here's the reigning champion.
Look at those riverside or those oceanside stalls too.
Go.
Man, we'll make a day trip out of that. It's like, yeah, we'll go check out the riverside market, see what everyone's got there.
Turbo is all charged up. Fresh.
All right,
Missed it.
forward that one. I wonder if this game has a soundtrack I could pick up. Again, it's not like remarkable or anything, it's just kind of there, right? It's fine for what it is, right? It's like good enough tune to have in the background, but no one's going to be remembering this game specifically for the music. At least I don't think so. Good music, mind you.
Lap.
I have no idea how I'm staying ahead of everyone here. Jeez Louise. You think I had been BS pushed once or twice or something, but... somehow they are just... unable. Although definitely Emma's really trying her hardest. She's really trying. Alright. Too bad I have one last trick up my sleeve. Pocket Turbo. Haha. It's like pocket sand, except I don't have to throw it at you. You just get like all the water droplets in your eyes, right, from the big splash that I make when I completely blast ahead of you. There we go. Another first place. Second one, actually. So we're off to the Alligator Swamplands. We're doing alright. Pretty good standing past the first half, and we're overall in first. So barring any catastrophic happenings in these last 2 races, should be okay, right? Knock on wood. Hopefully the monkey's paw won't curl.
Set, go. Awesome.
And I get physics to the side. Wonderful. Jeez. Trying to find that buoy.
Not bad.
Oh my god, I'm in 5th. Fuck me.
Unexpected. Missed it.
That's fine.
You can activate the turbo.
Not the best spot for it, though. Okay, this is a good spot for it. I think that's the other thing about the stunt races. There's no turbo button to kind of help you there, right? No sort of super move that gets you like the Mondo points when you build up enough meter. I had to rely on my own skill, like gasp.
Interesting choice. Hope they're going to be all right.
That really messed me up. Oh my god.
Last
What
lap.
I get for trying to boost off the ramp. Will I be able to recover? I don't know. I wish I had enough skill to be able to take that corner more sharply. Probably helped me a lot.
That's it.
I think I'm gonna retry this one. If I didn't have that one big wipeout, I would have been okay. I think I would have been okay. Also, you can tell how far back this game was created because they had the Twitter bird on there instead of the other icon.
Ready.
I wonder if those are still her socials. She's still racing? 9, 10 years, 8, 9 years later? She's still out there, or is she retired now? Doing something else. No, whatever she's doing, good for her, right? Managed to be immortalized in a video game. That's worth
You can
something.
activate the turbo.
That's fine.
Interesting choice. That looked painful.
I only hit like a tiny dirt mound.
They're going to be all right.
Yeah, that was on me. I shouldn't have activated turbo there. What was I thinking?
Here's the reigning champion. Ready, set, go! Turbo is fully charged.
And I did it again. Oh yeah. Me learn from my mistakes. Never. still in third. I can work with this. Pretty close and vying for our positions here, so not feeling too bad about it. Yeah, we'll soon. Ah, I should have popped turbo earlier.
Last lap.
That was pretty wild. I thought that was going to be like a hard barrier, but I was able to go through those trees. The actual hard barrier was like a little further beyond, turns out. I wonder if they only have like 2 sets of voices, right? It's like male voice and female voice. Pretty sure I've heard that that's the way to go. It's like several times by now.
Not bad. Smash
There
the
we go.
competition.
I'll take it. Another first place, so we're going into the last race pretty handily. Also in a comfortable position, right? Even if I get second, right? Even if Emma gets first and I get second, I'll still win this. And I had to royally screw up to fall out of podium position. Oh, and we're ending things on the Eastern Canals, the evening. Finishing in the Far East.
Eastern Canal.
That'll be a nice scenic spot, at least.
Here's the latest winner of this championship.
The current leader. I wish they had different lines for leader and
Ready,
winner.
Set, go.
It's weird hearing him say winner when I obviously haven't won yet, right? Say anything could happen in the final race, you never know. Right, like me bouncing around like a pinball in the narrow rivers of the Eastern Canals.
You can activate the turbo.
Do I want to, though? That's the question.
Not bad at all.
If I get third here, I should be okay.
Missed it.
Just gonna skip around that one, screw it.
Just incredible.
It's okay, it's a second lap.
Terrific.
Had a flawless first lap, so I can afford a few, right?
Last lap.
Man, the laps in this one go by quickly. Points difference between first and fourth is like 4 points, right? So at least it's not 5. I think that much is certain, at least.
That looked painful. That's it. It's
All right.
over.
Do I want to lock this in? Yeah, I think I should be fine. Okay, it was a 4-point gap. Oh. Emma was not able to close it, so I still finish in first. Alright. First, second, first, fourth. Emma says, Congratulations on the win! I've had a great time racing with you. Man, you know, compared to, like, the 3 people from the first few championships, Emma is, like, you know, good sport, good competitor, but you get, like, way less personality. I mean, it's fine, right? Wow, $15,000! Because I managed to beat a real-life person! Yeah, that's right. Gaze into my blue hair in despair. And, that's it, huh? Really, just like, did it. We went through all the divisions, all the events, got a trophy in all of them, for better or worse, right? So yeah, they obviously have an online mode where you could race online. Oh, there's a weekly challenge too? Ooh, I wonder if I should have done that. Oh. Database unavailable. Okay, so they stopped doing challenges a long time ago. Wait. Online still works? Oh, yeah. Okay, maybe I should go back. I mean, I was the only one in there, so... Yeah, they got... They show some of the other customization items, because there are some things that you can get by playing online, like a business suit, you know, a dinosaur costume, a shark costume, dolphin, along with your regular racing uniforms or lack thereof. So there's some wacky costume parts, but, well, can't really be angling for those now, can you? Oh, wow. The in-game achievements, so we have... Oh. Own every watercraft. Win every... Oh, yes. Win every other championship. Gold medals on time trial mode on every track. There's 50 tracks, okay. Gold medal in all freestyle. 10 courses, yeah, that makes sense. Flawless race. You must pass each buoy perfectly in a championship race. Ah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Yeah, they do have a single event, right? Freestyle competition. You can do time trials on every track here, right? Select a region, select the sub-track, and go nuts. And the custom race. Their custom race is just like you get to set up everything. Okay, yeah. Set up how many misses are allowed, how many opponents there are, how many laps you get to do. And leisure. You just get to cruise, right? Pick a course and cruise. I want to go into here real quick and just see what it's like. Do they just let you...
Enjoy some free exploration.
Oh yeah, even the announcer's like, yeah, have some fun.
Set,
Wait,
go!
Z's? We got some collectibles on this track? I wonder if this is like the criteria for unlocking some of the watercraft. Oh yeah, there's a Z.
The turbo is fully charged.
Oh. Oh. Okay, some of these Z's are in the air too. Alright. Some of them are hidden in spots and others might require you to ramp off in a certain way. What happens if I collect all the Z's in an area? It's gotta get me something, right? I'm sure this is documented somewhere online. Surely someone must have cared enough about this to put in a Z's guide. Where to find all the Z's in each area. And what it gets you. Okay, I see where I need to ramp off of. But that wasn't high enough. Also, is my turbo just like naturally regenerating, or... Yeah, it is. Okay, what if I tried this one? No, that wasn't it. Got closer. Not by much. Ah! So close. That's nice thing about the free roam is that just keep on trying, right? Keep on trying till you eventually get it like that. Okay, we got half of them. Four to go. I know where one is. The other three, not so much. Okay, is this a good spot to get the Z? Yes, it was. Alright. 3 more. Where could they be? I feel like Danger-esque looking for that tape, right? I'm like, where is that Z? Meanwhile, Coach Z is just like in the background. He's like, oh wait, I'm in the frame! Gotta step away. Wait, nope, there's a Z all the way out there. Is that Z colored differently? Kinda looks like it. What the? What the heck is happening? Are we... I see a shark. That's a shark. That's very much a shark. It's like approaches up close and then jumps away. Okay. You know, that was a fun little thing to have in there. The red Z just like triggers an event that would appear. Something fun, right? Something to make the free roam more worth doing. I mean, you know, just being able to cruise around in the area is well worth it, but... There it is, the last Z. Okay. We'll get this and see what happens. Yeah! 10 out of 10! So, what now? Do I have to quit out to see what I get? Or is it just like a pat on the back, right? So I was like, yeah, you got all the Z's, well done. You can stop looking now, just have fun roaming around and see what happens. Okay. If I abort the event. Oh, okay, and we're back here. Wonderful. Alright. I assume each area has like a unique events, but yeah. You can discover those, right? If you... In any case, I think that has been a playthrough of Aqua Moto Racing Utopia. I said this last week too, but this is a pretty decent game, right? Pretty good water jet ski watercraft racing game. I likened it to like a pack-in game you would get with the old computers, right? This is the one that would come pre-installed. Something for kid you to have fun with, right? While your parents didn't need to get on to, you know, look up stuff on the internet or play solitaire or anything like that. Decent time. Can see they wanted to do more with this, right? I'm sure that challenges section they probably wanted to fill out with a whole bunch of challenges and a whole bunch of real life ace jet ski people. Just challenges kind of based off of them, tailored to them, have their faces modeled and everything, but alas, was not meant to be. I want to see what like Zordix AB went on to make, right? Did they go on to make more jet ski games, or did they go in another direction? Well, all things considered, this was, again, it was a decent game, right? I enjoyed it. I had a fun time with it. I'm glad I played it. Is there anywhere I can see the credits? I feel like that would be a good thing to end it on. Would it be in the profile? Of course not. I think it will be in the options. That's usually where things are. Oh, nope. I thought the tutorial would have had. I don't know why I thought the tutorial would have credits. Actually. If I scroll down, nope. They're scrolling down. That's the video tab. Oh, yeah. Vibration, display HUD, controls. Oh. Yeah. Alright, well, on that note, I think that has been a stream. And I will go ahead and call it here. Yeah. Thanks to everyone who came by and hung around and chatted, and even if you just lurked. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll be back on Friday, where I will start South of Midnight. It came out last Tuesday. I was waiting a week, right? Mainly because I wanted to get through Botany Manor before it left Game Pass, and also I guess it would have the side benefit of, just in case there were like any bugs or other things, they would be hopefully be able to iron that out. But it seems like things are stable, so can't wait to dig into that. I hope you're looking forward to it. But let's look for someone to raid now. Before that, I should probably put up some music for the background, right? One more time, I'm gonna seek out the Aqua Moto Racing Utopia menu video here. Search for it enough times that pretty much auto completes to this for me now. Alright, there we go. Should start up soon. There. Enjoy that, and enjoy the splashing, right, from the dolphins. While I look for a raid target. Let's see who's on tonight. You know, I'm seeing like a handful of channels that seem to be like 24/7 VOD channels, and it seems kind of weird. Like, are they streaming on YouTube and just like, or did they just like have build up such a VOD backlog that they can just play videos anytime they're offline? Feels weird, right? It doesn't seem like they get that many viewers, so I don't know if get much out of it, but yeah, I guess whatever floats their boat, right? I guess this stream was also a shorter one. Although, given the way those freestyle events were turning out, probably should be glad there was only 3 of them. I feel like I have to go through like 6 events, or 6 championships worth of scores just arbitrarily jumping in size. I'd probably be crashing out like 2/3 of the way through, to be real honest. I feel like I've raided this fellow before, but I can't remember. Anyways, maybe we'll raid into them anyway. Let's go say hi, right? Because I kind of like the way their model looks. Alright. Looks like raids are open, so... Raid a message. It's going to be... Wave raid. And the fella we're going to raid into is... Physician. They are playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Right, it's like the modded Pokemon game that kind of took everyone by storm a while ago, right? Because you can kind of fuse Pokemon together and you get all sorts of crazy combinations, but there's a lot of gameplay depth in it too. Anyways, let's go over there and give Physician our support. If you're joining on the raid, give them Wave Raid, and if not, have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you on Friday for the beginning of South of Midnight. Take care. It was a good time, right? Hope you enjoyed that little romp in the water. Hope you had fun there. Man, now I gotta go find something else to play. Now I can cross that tiny river when I get to it, which is gonna be soon. Alright, see ya.